what it is that what you tried to start it off. You know?
It's like going into a fight and you're going in there with not your whole heart.
Right.
And that's gonna make it so you're gonna lose the fight, man.
You're gonna lose the fight. You know? Let's read that again in Proverbs.
Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Right. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small, especially right now. This current time we in, brothers dealing with the financial demon. Brothers dealing with being fucking horny all the time, and they're not getting their pleasures from a woman. Brothers dealing with illnesses. But the thing is that you ain't yet dealt with when there's no food out here. All right, you ain't yet dealt with we'll tell you Sirach is, I mean, Hebrews the 12th chapter, got it? Yeah, hey, it's very good, Doc.
This is Hebrews 12 and
it's about 5, I believe. You have not scrolled.
Resisted unto blood.
Go ahead.
Hebrews 12 and 4. You have not yet resisted.
Over the truth yet, your damn tooth shot out. You know, we ain't got to them stages, and yet Jake falling apart. Jake falling apart because he don't have enough faith that the Lord gonna sustain his financial problems. You know what I mean? It shows you that you're weak mentally. All right, that's what you are. You lack faith. That's just plain cut and dry. Your faith is small. You know what I mean? So in order to counter that, you need to get in them scriptures. You need to pray. And you need to go into some type of fast so that you can build your mental strength up, man. Get into the Old Testament, dealing with the stories that that was of our forefathers, things that they did. All right, a story is told to give you a moral at the end, something that you can take in life as a pillar and make your way through life and doing the right thing. Yeah, read it again. So, like the head brothers be telling us, man, you gotta fight. All right, you're gonna go through the fucking, damn, I don't feel like reading right now, but you know you need to read. You're gonna go through all that. I need to do a video, but damn, you're gonna go through it all, man. But it's about the decisions you're making in between all of it. How are you navigating, man? Go ahead, Doc.
If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Girl, if you faint in the day come on, man. All right, even a punch ain't even been thrown in a fight, and your ass on the floor. You know, moaning and weeping, throwing the towel in and shit. You know. Go ahead, Doc.
Word for that.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc. What's
The Hebrew word is koch. And it says strength, power, might. Well, I want to get to the more important part, the strong. It says meaning to be firm, vigorous, literally force in a good or bad fit. And the picture that comes to mind to that is being lukewarm, being hot and cold. Right. We look up the Greek word for hot. It's to be vigorous, to be fervent.
Right.
If you're not doing those things, you gotta give out, man.
Right. You gotta weigh this in. You gotta weigh in the balance, man. All right. You're being told that death, destruction, famine, pestilence is all coming, and there's only one way to be safe from it. You gotta do what we do. You gotta separate yourself from the world. All right. Don't walk around like these zombies out here. Every single last person walking around out here is a zombie. Y'all don't know what's going on. You don't know why you're on the planet Earth. You don't know why your woman cheats on you. All right, you don't know why your gut hanging down to your knees. But now that you come into the truth, you gain an understanding of what the hell is going on here. Now it's the battle. What's up? What you gonna do? Now the demons is on you to try to get you out of the truth. A lot of guys becoming victims to Satan. What the hell was up with that, man? Well, I thought you was about this thing, man. Right. Let's go. You got some? Yeah, you had a pre.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? Mm-hmm. So run that ye may obtain.
Hey, so this scripture, the truth of the scriptures is compared to a race, a marathon. We ain't talking about a 100-yard dash, all right, or a 100-meter sprint, but we're talking about some cross country, spiritually cross country, all right? So anybody that running a race, they want to win. They didn't get in that race, ran 11 miles, and you was supposed to go 12. They only ran 11 and stopped. That was stupid. Why would you do that? One more mile. You didn't already knocked out the 11. You're supposed to run that you obtain. That's the mile you take, man. All right? Run so that you may obtain. Tell yourself you want to win. All right? You want this thing. While remaining humble through the whole process. So when you get put in the jam, man, I've been put in such hard and confused situations that all I had to do, I had to sit down because my mind was twisted into a leveled out. You're gonna get put in those thought patterns, all the little weird ass demon thoughts, and you know what I'm saying? Walking through the house, talking to yourself and shit, man, fuck nah. Your woman like, fuck what? You know? You gonna go through it all. You're like, nah, nothing, babe. But as you was walking down that hallway, a demon was trying to tell you something stupid, man. You know? But a lot of guys, that you know what they do? That seed that demon put in their brain, they start watering it. Yeah, maybe that brother is like that. You know? Maybe that whoop is like that. Or maybe if I just put the head in, I know she got a man, but I just want to put the head in and then I'll be good. Man, or maybe King David got away with it, so hey, man, you becoming weak. Your mental is your faith is wavering, all right, and your foundation is it's not built upon a rock. Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like that's why in those times, man, that's why you can't be stressing about outside forces, man. And when you start thinking about those things like that, man, that shit eats away at you, man. That's why you're supposed to have that inner stability, man. That's why you're supposed to put all your cares on y'all about shit outside. That's why here it is. That's why certain situations, everybody got situations going on. Let's say you're over here stressed about the rent. You a little bit short on the rent. The more that you focus on that, when you think about that, man, that shit's gonna eat you up, man.
That's it, bro.
And at the end of the day, that's really a lack of faith, man.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put all that on y'all about shit outside, man. You're supposed to have that inner confidence within yourself that the Lord's not gonna leave you stranded, man. You're not thinking about those things, because then what happens? You start thinking about that shit, and you got an attitude, and you start then you may walk in the spirit, then you start making stupid mistakes. You might say some shit you shouldn't be saying because your mind is not in the right place, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. You got to think about one time I got you in that situation, so you can't trust with him.
Yeah.
So you can't expect for him to make a way out of no way. You know?
Yep. Let's go.
Not retorting to
I'm gonna give up, or I'm just not gonna show up, or I don't know. And then you an asshole, you be around brethren. Fuck because you worried about bullshit, man. Right. You worried about shit that's out of your control, man.
You got demons.
You know what I mean? Then that Satan up on you, and then what?
Yeah, you got that.
This is Galatians chapter 1, verse 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Mashiach unto another gospel.
That's right. This is Paul talking to the Galatians. But you got a lot of Galatians started falling out of the truth. And he's like, I marvel you so you ain't even been through nothing yet, man. You know? A lot of Jake, you know what it is? You're not coming in the right spirit. You're not paying attention to the men that's been in this thing before you. All right? You come in and you have this so different strategy about yourself. When the scriptures say you got to be of one mind. So Paul is saying, man, I marvel that you fade away so quick, you know? God be only in the truth for 2 years or something, he's through. He ain't even put his toes in the water yet. You know, he just took his clothes off and got ready to get in the water and he threw. Damn. Or period. Because we ain't been in the truth too long in the sight of the Lord, all right? It been fucking hours. 1 hour type shit. You know? That's how long we've been doing what's right according to where the Lord is at. Because the time difference, you know? Good, all right.
I'm going to read it again. Verse 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of a Mashiach unto another gospel.
And then you go to another the gospel, because regardless if it's a so-called religion that you return to, or if it's just whatever you do in regular life, you return to another doctrine, another gospel, another way of living, another set of goals. All right? Another, because the word doctrine means a body of teachings. You return to some other type of teaching, whether it be, man, fuck that, I'm gonna go for that to try to score in the NBA, try to make it to the NBA. That's a whole nother set of teachings that you're gonna learn, that you're gonna put right above the Heavenly Father. When you already have tasted the grace, you already tasted the Lord, what the Lord is about. You know, you sat there, you got the, you sat there and you ate the, you drank the wine and you got the oil anointing at the Passover, and then you forgot about it later on down in the journey of your life. You forgot that you was doing stuff like that, man. And the sincerity and the intensity of what you're doing. Because of some simple help. And then another thing over here in the United States, like Brock always tells us, you got it good. Mm-hmm. Especially living in the third world where, like you go in your kitchen and cut the water off and it come out, they got to go fetch it with a pail. Yep. So it may, the water hole may be fucking miles. Mm-hmm. So you got to make sure you get the right enough water or your ass going to be hitting that journey again. You got a bed to sleep in. You can wake up in your bed or whatever. You can take, if you're hungry, go to the fucking, get a $1 burger, or if you ain't got no cheese, run to the county building real quick. See, Jake be taking things for granted. All right, let's go. All right.
Verse 7, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and will pervert the gospel of the Mashiach.
And then a lot of guys fall away in the word of the Most High, and then, like I said in the world, misery love company. Nigga want to bring everybody with him, so now he's spewing out a lot of bullshit ass videos, man. They try to snatch up Jake. Or he talking crap about the apostles. After the apostles didn't help this nigga out with money. Got all the cans together to help this one nigga out. You know? And then it won't be the apostles did anything to you. They may rebuke you or something, but they ain't do nothing to you. They didn't take your fucking job from you or snatch money out your mouth. You may got rebuked and put on timeout, a suspension, and then you took it, you fucking got disgruntled off of that. You ain't fighting. Alright? If you get put in suspension and timeout, oh yeah, you on the fucking eggshells. Alright? But a lot of guys, that's when they just, that was the straw that broke the camel's back to this dude. He didn't sit there and contemplate on what the hell he did wrong. Try to gain understanding, seek the Lord and see what did I do, Lord? Why are you mad at me right now? You know?
Hey, what I was going to say that the fishing time is to try your faith, also to try your mind and see where you really stand at. You know,
right.
You really about the thing yourself.
That's where the mental. There's no more than that. There's only two things you could do. You're either gonna be wicked or you're gonna be evil. I mean, you're gonna be wicked or you're gonna be righteous. There's only two things that you can do. You know. All right.
They say you really don't know who you truly are until you fall some hard times. Like these guys get suspended, man. Then you know what I mean. That shows who they truly are, man. You know what I mean? That literally shows who they truly are. Man. Then they start blaming. Then once they start spiraling down, like the brother said, then they want to start pointing fingers. They want to start saying, well, it was this person's fault because of this. It was that person's fault because that nigga looked at me wrong that one day. So that's what caused me to you know what I'm saying, to lose it. Whatever the case might be.
Right. Like I always said, man, it don't matter what the object was used to get you out of the truth, motherfucker. That object got your ass. No matter if it was a brother or if it was a goddamn cigarette. That was used to get you, and you fell victim to that thing. When you understood and knew what the Lord told you. All right? Let's get that wretched man, too. Yeah, let's go that real quick.
All right, this is Romans chapter 7, verse 24. Oh, wretched man.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah. Verse 21. And then a law that when I would do...
One more.
Verse 20. Now, if I do that, I would not.
Go up more.
Mm-hmm. The things I do, I would not do.
Where you at? 20 right here? Damn, it goes where?
Yeah, it's up there, bro.
It's 10.
Romans chapter 7, verse 10. It reads, and the commandment which was ordained to life, I found to be unto death.
Break it down.
Verse 10. And the commandment which was ordained to life, I found to be unto death.
Because the first commandment that was given to us was the tablets. And you was told to keep the statute laws and the commandments. But we couldn't do it. So it became like a snare to us, which caused us to get put to death because we couldn't keep that first covenant. All right? That's why he found that the thing that was life unto me became death unto me. Go ahead, Doc.
Reads on to say, verse 8. Verse 8. But sin taken occasion by the commandment. All right. Verse 11. For sin taken occasion by the commandment deceived me, and by it slew me.
Yep, because so that spirit of sin knew to get us by making us break the law. All right, which led us to be slain. So that's why Yahweh Shai came and restored and activated the second covenant. He activated the second covenant to where now we're not judged under the law no more, but we're going to be given grace. All right. Did he try? I know he failed, but you know what was it called? Did he repent from it? Did he try? Unlike when you fall back in the ancient world, if your fall was unto death, you got put right to death. Go ahead, Doc.
I'm reading verse 11 again. For sin taken occasion by that commandment deceived me, and by it slew me.
Right.
Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. Was then that which is good made death unto me? Most High forbid. But sin, that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good.
All right, so let's go back up, bro, because that's a lot. Go ahead. Read it again.
I'll read at verse 12.
Yeah.
Wherefore the law is holy, and
it's a just thing. Remember, go to Luke 4:1, real quick and drop it real fast. The commandments that the Most High gave us was life. It was straight up life. You know? Go ahead, I'll drop it real quick. Luke 4:1. Brother got them tied up fingers. Yeah, you be holding like 7 scriptures at once.
Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandment of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
Bam. So Paul was explaining, look, the law is good, but did the Most High make it death unto me? The Most High forbid. So the law that was made for us wasn't made to kill us. The Most High didn't give us the law. Like, I know them niggas ain't gonna keep it. He knew that, but he didn't press that energy towards us. He wanted us to keep it. Go ahead, Doc.
verse 13.
No, keep going. Is that it? Yeah, keep going. Yep.
Verse 13. Was then that which is good made death unto me? Most High forbid.
See, the Most High forbid. The laws was given unto us. The Most High forbid that it was made to kill us. It was meant to give us to keep us alive, like Luke 4:1 said. Go ahead, yeah.
Reading on, it says, but sin, that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good.
So when you break the statute of laws, then you see sin. Then that's how you see sin. When you break it, that's when that spirit is activated. So the Most High allowed us to break that law so we could see what sin is, or what's wickedness, or what's evil, to be able to acknowledge it. All right, because when you go back to the Garden of Eden, remember it said that Adam was naive, meaning that he didn't know what the hell really, he don't really know what's going on. He like young-minded, so to speak, not really understanding what situation he's really in. You're naive. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Hey, but that's how people are. Like, for instance, when you have certain people, like, for example, like you have these sheltered white people, they only know one way of life. That's being sheltered, being pampered, everything taken care of, everything that they always want is always there. But when you put them in an opposite hostile situation, like if you bring a sheltered black woman, you bring her into the ghetto, she's gonna be totally naive. And nigga come up and be like, oh yeah, give me your keys, I'll park your car. Because she's so used to always having a one way. Oh, you valet. She don't know what else she's at. So a nigga go, yeah, give me your park your car. They ain't gonna steal that motherfucker. She gonna meet certain guys who gonna be running game on it, but she ain't gonna know because she just think that everybody come from the same cloth that she come from, which is just you know, white collar, you know, privilege. Ain't no need to steal. We both have whatever we want. So what I got to steal from you? Like, what do you have that I don't have? So it's always like. It's like that, man. Hey,
everything this brother just said, I just thought about Israel. We was over there looking at these other nations' gods and how they were doing their thing, and we over there like, shit.
Well, I wonder what that feels like. That's why the Heavenly Father is the Heavenly Father. It's just like when you tell your kids, look, don't hang out with so-and-so because he ain't good. But your son will be like, yeah, that's my friend. But he don't fucking know, man. You know, he don't know. Right. But he's gonna go over there and dabble in that shit. It's gonna end up being something bad for him at the end of the day, man.
Yep, and that's why I said that sin may appear. Now that the Most High allowed us to jack up, now we see that sin has appeared. Like, oh shit, you see this shit?
So we can have that full understanding, that whole 360 degree scope of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Man.
Yep, that's it right there. Let's go back.
Reading on, it says,
hey, but I'm bringing this out because this is a part of the fight. You know what I mean? Now you gain an understanding of what the hell we dealing with here. Go ahead, all right?
But sin that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good.
And because when you commit sin, what is the wages? Death. You're gonna die. So Paul's like, look, man, this sin is no joke. You see it, now we understand it, you gotta avoid it or you would die.
Right. The sin is an actual physical thing, man.
Yeah, it is.
The consequences of it are physical. It's not spiritual sin. It's spiritual death. Spiritual physical, man. It's a physical reaction to committing sin, man. Right. Yeah, that's literal sting, man.
Yeah. Go ahead,
working death in me by that which is good, that sin by the commandment might become exceeding sinful. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
Bam, you got to understand you're in the flesh. Your fleshly sold under sin. All right, a lot of guys, you come in, you Superman now. Shit, we gonna see when them damn demons start seeing that your mental state is of that capacity. They're gonna mess with you with that. One of the things I used to pray heavily, I still pray, but you know, I used to pray heavily when I first came in, the Lord to take pride away from me. I don't even leave that dude. I don't know who the fuck that dude is. You know? Because that pride is that's what gets you. The scriptures say that pride is when you separate from the Most High. So when you actually break the commandments of the Lord, you instantly become prideful. That's when the attributes you spontaneously become prideful, because you separate yourself away from the Lord.
You leaning on your own self.
Especially when judgment not executed easily.
Yep.
They're like, oh, well.
Then the pride goes broke.
Shit, ain't nothing happened. The physical consequences haven't happened. And then they get real prideful, and then fly you down the road.
Right. That's what they do. Hey, another way of saying they get more prideful, another way of saying that is that you start going further and further away from the Most High.
Yep. Go ahead. 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 48. It says, O thou Adam, what hast thou done? For though it was thou that sinned, thou art not fallen alone, but we all that come of thee.
Right, because when Adam sinned, he did it in that generation, in that time. But look at us now. We're still feeling the after effects of things that happened thousands of years ago. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
For what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death?
Yeah.
And that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain. And that there are laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly.
Yep, see, because the Lord said you do righteous by his ways, you'll be good. But now it seems, he's saying now it seems of a vanity, because we got all this laid up for us, but we doing all this crap. We're doing all this bullshit. So how can we ever even get to there? Go ahead, Doc. I like this chapter.
And that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend him which have lived a weary life, whereas we have walked in the most wicked of all ways.
Hey, check it out. The glory of the Most High is set up to defend them who have lived a weary life. When you actually in a literal fight, you're gonna have them asses build up in your body. You're gonna become weary. Right? That's why you see when you see a boxing match, they first come out on them first couple rounds, they moving fast. Start getting to the 7th round, you start get him, but he ain't got it like he can't swing it like the first round.
The punches ain't got no muscle on them.
You're gonna live a weary life if you're gonna want to be covered by the glory of the Lord, because you're in a world. You in a wicked ass society, man.
Hey, not only that, but you in this flesh.
Yeah.
So it's like all odds are really against us, man, to be righteous, to be righteous, to live a righteous life, because we in these wicked, we in these fleshly bodies, man.
Yeah.
It talks about how this flesh is like a malignity, man.
Yep. Evil.
This sin is just within us, man. Going back to Adam, ever since Adam and the Most High put that curse on Adam, throughout all this seed line, man, that curse of that sin is we're born with it, man.
Yeah, we're born with it.
You know what I mean?
And from that point, when you become that man, you gotta fight now.
Yeah.
You gotta fight now.
It says, and that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endure forever, wherein is security and medicine, since we shall not enter into it. For we have walked in unpleasant places. And the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
Hey, we're gonna read that part again. Look up abstinence. Everybody should know what abstinence is because you had sex education class. They tell you practice abstinence. Practice abstinence if you don't want to get a woman pregnant. Abstinence.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get a woman pregnant or if you don't want to get a disease. All right? Go ahead. You got it? Go ahead.
It says, dictionary.com, abstinence, forbearance from any indulgence of appetite,
See that?
especially from the use of alcoholic beverages.
Now let's flip that spiritually. Forbearing from any appetites and forbearing from doing your lust and your sin. Forbearing from doing your lust and your sin. And then what it say? Read it again about if you practice the abstinence.
And that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
Those who use abstinence gonna shine above the stars. All right. We know that wisdom make of a man faces shine, but just to summon in the shell, you're gonna be saved. You're gonna be shining above the stars. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get the beauty of what the Most High is gonna bring.
Right, and then when you use abstinence in the sense of restraining yourself, man, that's a battle, man.
That's a battle.
That takes a whole lot of you constantly being aware and fighting those urges, man. And those urges are just natural urges, man. You see, you got a girlfriend, you practicing abstinence, y'all in the house and y'all doing shit. Naturally, you gonna want to pop her, man.
Yeah.
You start feeling on that booty, you know you're gonna want to get all up there. I mean, even when you try to fight it, even when you be like, nah, baby, you know what, let's just start and go into a cold shower, man. You don't think that we have lust?
If you don't, you're a liar.
That's the condition of the battle, man. Like, for instance, my woman got a whole lot of nieces and nieces. And they be looking good. I'll be like, man, damn. You know what I mean? And they all like, knew it. And they all be nice to me all the time. They see me, they like, oh, hey.
They really want you.
And I'm just like, man, I'm talking in my head like, man, putting scenarios like, now if I saw her somewhere, and she was like, you know, I want to tell you something. I always wanted you. I'm like, man, you know what? You got to put that shit out of my head. That's just how it is being in this flesh, man.
Yeah.
You know? This is being real, man. Hey, even when you in the bar, and you talking to a fine woman, and she tells you she got a man, you fight like, look, girl, get away from me.
Yeah.
And you see her across the thing, you like, damn, bro. This is the condition of the battle.
And then the angel told him this. What battle was he talking about? Was he talking about the battle with Thermopylae? He was just talking about sin. Being naive to sin, realizing what sin is, and trying to fight it.
Right.
Practicing abstinence.
Because you know what it was, like when the Most High was giving Israel these laws and commandments, and he was telling them, now if you do this is gonna happen. Jake in their mind naturally was just like naive, like, nah, not really. But it wasn't until, oh shit, damn, got him. But it wasn't until Jake actually felt that sting of death and the consequences of sin that they realized this is real.
Right. Hey, locked in. Stay locked in, brothers.
You know?
Good. Right.
That's how it is, man. Hey, you don't think Adam realized what the hell he done once he got that garden, had to sweat, work, and do all that, you know, and sweat by the sweat of his brow to produce food, man? I bet you then he was like, God damn, that shit wasn't working. What the fuck was I thinking, man?
Yeah.
I need to make sure that I ain't trying to go that route no more, man.
Hey, but snap it all the way to where we at. Now, you in the truth. You either go back to the world or you remain in the truth.
Because why? Jake get tired of the condition of the battle.
Yeah.
Jake get tired of fighting. I'm tired of doing the right thing, man. I'm tired of not popping these women and getting a woman that I want, but she got a man. Fuck that. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of not smoking weed. I'm tired of going out there on Saturday, man. It's like I live my life. You know what I mean? It's a wicked motherfucker. Yeah. But it is, but you know, but just that Jake.
You got Jake that's doing that though.
Yeah.
You really do, because that's like to get another man's woman right now is like you 5 stars, you know?
That's a fucking pop icon.
Yeah, like I picked up 2 people. I picked up 2 different people. It was a woman and a man. But the girl, when I picked it up, she was with her man. A little bony little dude and shit that was kissing and shit. She got in my car. I had to drop her off first. I had to go pick him second up. I picked her up first. I picked him up second. So he getting in after I seen that she was with her dude. When I dropped her off, the first thing he said, "Hey, you didn't get at that? You didn't get at that?" I was like, "Nah, she got a man." And then he was like, "Shit." He basically gave that acknowledgement that he don't give a fuck if she got a man. So I had to tell him, look, nah, her dude was like 6'8", buff as fuck. He came up to my window. I had to fix that fucking situation. He came up to my window. He asked me if I could find his voice. Oh, shit, man, I'm leaving her alone. Yeah, I had to tell him that situation. Hey, homie.
Yeah, they would. Okay, let me read that again. Then answered he me and said, "This is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight." That if
hey, are you a man? You was born on the earth, or you gonna fight this same battle? All right, go ahead.
It says that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as though thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
Bam! If you get the victory, you're gonna get salvation. Just a nutshell. But if you be overcome by the world, you're gonna get the things that you're gonna drive the storehouse.
Right. He basically was telling him why Jake was in the condition that they was in. Right. And that shows you that Ezra didn't fully understand, because he was a man of the Lord, but that's why he was asking the Lord, like, Lord, look at these heathen and what they doing and this, that, and we be supposed to be better than them and this, that, but he didn't. It was so heavy upon him, man.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Shit.
Jake wasn't fighting for the Lord no more.
Verse 59. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people, which while he lived, saying, choose thee life that thou mayest live.
Hey, so it let you know during the time of Moses when he was in that, a lot of them Jakes didn't understand what the hell was going on, man. They didn't really understand, because they went right back to wickedness almost instantly, you know? They went right back instantly. So now we in this present day now, we got a full understanding of why Moses said, choose between life and death. You know, and that what you please with, you will choose.
Yep.
You know?
Nevertheless, they believed not him, nor yet the prophets after him, nor me which have spoken unto them, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction, as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
So if you fall away from this truth, you didn't believe what the Lord said. You didn't believe it. All right, you didn't believe it. All right, you became weak too. You came weak and you didn't believe it. You decided to do something different. All right, let's go to that Sirach 15, the end of Sirach 15, and then we can go back to that. Hold that Romans still. You know. So this is the condition of the battle is that what are you going to choose? Righteousness or wickedness?
And right now, this applies more than ever, because we're at the end of this thing, man.
Oh yeah.
The ultimate destruction and the judgment of Yahweh is about to come upon this place, man.
Yeah.
So that's why Scripture said that Jacob is literally without excuse now, man. Right. Because this word has gone across the whole 4 corners of the earth. At that time, Israel was mainly sending it all in one place, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, hey, this is the end. This is it, man.
Right.
If you're gonna get it or not. That's why the Lord said 2/3 shall be cut off and died in this time, man. You know? Everybody get it now, man. Hey, the seriousness of the thing is just that, man. The Lord ain't playing, man. That's why the windows of mercy are closing and getting smaller and smaller and smaller, man. Yeah. Hey, because you got to think all the way from Adam all the way up until now, the doors of mercy have been open. But now it's going to the point where the Lord is about to shut them doors. You're going to repent and you're going to be sealed and you're going to convert and do the right thing and live, or you're not, man.
Yep, that's it. That's why I always explained it. It's a thin line. It's just a thin line. You can either cross, you can step to the right and being good, or step to the left and being wickedness. It ain't no, oh, I'm gonna step a quarter of the way. It's a thin line right there. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Sirach, aka Ecclesiasticus 15 and 13. It says, "The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear the Most High love it not."
Right.
He himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his counsel.
So there you go. The Most High made us from the beginning and left us in the hand of his counsel. And a part of his counsel was he let Moses present to you what life and death was. Choose to what you will. So this whole little struggle that we're dealing with, the Most High wanted it. He wanted it. That's how he's going to separate that's how it's going to show in his separation who the Lord chose and who the Lord didn't choose.
Hey, that's why the Lord, even in his last times, he has the ultimate thing, which is the hour of temptation, man.
Yeah, that's the.
What you gonna try though? That's gonna be like the end all be all of what side you really choose. Woo! You know?
I got a quick one.
And because we call Esau the devil, you either gonna choose the side of the devil or you're gonna choose the side of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know?
I got you right here. Yeah. Revelations 12 and 12 says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
So the Edomite, the so-called white man, in the final stages, he's going to try to get you to choose his side through the act of fear. That's what he's going to do. That's why it's going to be concentration camps and all that embodies that environment, man. That's why that's coming, because he's going to want you to choose evilness. And he's going to be like, if you don't choose it, I'm going to kill you. And a motherfucker out of wood dog, not understanding what death really was, or not understanding the Most High, period. You know what I mean? But let's go back to the 15 and then to the Romans.
Verse 15. If thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform acceptable faithfulness, he hath set fire and water before thee.
So it was just coined as acceptable faithfulness. Read it again, bro.
Verse 15. If thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform acceptable faithfulness.
To perform acceptable faithfulness. That's what the Lord wants you to perform. That's how you know you're choosing the side of righteousness. But it said if thou wilt too. So we know that the willing mind got to be there, man. Those who are not fighting, they don't got a willing mind to fight. That's why. If you don't look, if I want some goddamn Jordan 12s, you know, if I really want them shoes, I'm going to go do what I got to do to get them shoes, whether it be I'm going to Uber my ass off until I hit 200 or whatever. How much ever the shoes cost, I'm going to go get them. Same thing for somebody who's striving for salvation. If they really want it, they're going to continually do that, which they're going to continue to perform a faithful duty of righteousness.
Right. The Lord going to give you that spirit.
Right.
It's Ecclesiastes 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
That's what it was explained for us to do. You got to set your heart right, meaning you got to become firm. That ties right in with Paul talking about being rooted and grounded in the faith.
Hey, and that's why also scriptures say you got to count the cost, man.
Right.
Right before you come into this thing, you got to diligently see if you really built like that.
Yeah.
That's really in you to be a man of integrity and to stand over the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
A lot of guys just hopscotch into this thing without even really thinking it through, man.
Yeah. Without even,
you know. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste in the time of trouble. Why does it say that? Because you're gonna constantly be in trouble. You're constantly in this, in that constant battle of the condition of fighting the flesh against the spirit, man.
Right.
Of choosing evil versus righteousness, man. And that shit's presented to every human being on this planet Earth every day, man.
Every
You have
fucking
a
day.
decision. You have the choice to make the right decision or the wrong decision every day, man. You know?
And I've seen, and it said make not haste in the time of trouble. When you're going through your shit, you can't just make a quick ass decision like Mr. Kim. This nigga got suspended, and then the next week this nigga was in another camp.
Yeah.
He made so much haste in the time of trouble, it destroyed him. Right.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed into a lower state. Because like I was saying when I first came up, man, that's why you can't let these outside forces bug you out and to stress you out, and you can constantly dwell upon them because it's going to eat you alive, man.
Right.
It's going to cause you to make stupid mistakes. It's going to cause you to be outside of the spirit. It's going to cause you to think carnally, man.
Right.
That's why you got to have that inner peace. When shit happens outside of your control, leave it on your how about shit y'all shine.
Yeah.
Let go and let
You gotta let it go. It's out of your control. Leave it into the hands of your how about shit y'all shine. And just go on about your day. Don't worry about that shit, man. You gotta tread lightly, man. You can't be walking with all this shit on your back. Oh, I got the bills. Big mama, child support. And you wonder why you stressed out. Right, you wonder why you stressed out all the goddamn time, man. Why you ain't thinking straight, man? Why you doing dumb shit? Why you driving? You think about this shit, and you rear end the motherfucker in front of you and shit, man.
Shit, all type of.
Right.
You creating arguments with your woman.
Right.
She ain't did nothing.
Right. You got all this extra outside shit. You over there letting that destroy you, man. Instead of having faith that the Most High is gonna sort it out one by one and take it as it comes, man.
Yeah, bro. You just straight up. You're not fighting. You know.
Yeah.
You losing.
Read that again. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Bam. So that's the condition of the battle explained in another metaphor. Gold is tried in the fire. You're gonna get tried. What are you gonna to see if you're gonna be you gonna choose the side of evil or you gonna choose the side of righteousness, man? And like the brother just quoted a couple seconds ago, it's gonna happen every day, all day, every day. From the moment you wake up to the everything. All right, you're gonna get put in all type of weird and unexplainable tests. You know. But you, at all times, you gotta make sure you're choosing that which is righteous.
And ultimately, too, the Lord see if you trust in Him, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's gonna say. A few more verses, brother. I'm getting back to you. It says, "Believe in Him, and He will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in Him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for His mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe Him, and your reward shall not fail."
Yep, that's it right there,
You
man.
can't be making trouble in the time of haste, man. Getting all bugged out.
Yeah,
You ain't
bugging
thinking
all
straight.
out and shit.
You ain't. You got no faith. Yo, something happens bad to you. Your fucking stability just go out the window.
Yeah, all his training skills is gone.
Yeah. You ain't patient. You over there out of your goddamn mind. You all acting erratic. You just making on the spot decisions without really sitting back and analyzing it and applying the scriptures to it. You just and you wonder why you fall, man.
Wonder why you fall and can't. Wonder why you can't even. A man trying to tell you can't even accept counsel because you're so damn through.
Man.
Somebody trying to tell you about your situation. The Most High put the spirit on another man to tell you about your situation, and you so through that you can't even hear him. You know?
It's no faith,
Man, hey.
And it ultimately really shows that you don't see Yahweh Shah within your brother, man.
Right. That's really what it is, too.
Hey, oh man.
Same nigga crying out, Lord help me. Look, the Lord ain't finna step off his throne and come help your crusty
Hey, but
ass.
the Lord already helped your black ass.
I know, right?
He already given you counsel already to help you to deal with what you did. The Lord's already, look, hear this, the Lord is answering your cry. But you missed it. You missed the guy. You missed the damn. Not the damn, but you done missed the bus. Man.
Yeah, you done missed a spiritual bus.
Yeah.
You know? That's what Jake needs. Jake wants some
like the Most High gonna appear to him in a dream.
Yeah, in a dream for sure.
You know, I ain't
I know you've been going through that child support, but no, man, the Most High gonna put a spirit on the brother who dealt with child support. He gonna try to tell you, look, this is what you do, bro. Go ahead, Ike. Let's go back.
Back in Sirach 15.
Hey, it's like child support got you already. That's out of your control. You can't do nothing but hey, do what you gotta do. Work some extra hours to make a little bit of extra money.
Yeah.
But it's out of your hands. You got just don't let that bird eat you up. So have your ass hanging onto that bottle, man.
Yeah.
You know? Drinking all the goddamn time.
Trying to escape for like, a little bit about amount of hours.
Yeah. Like that's gonna make it better and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, ooh, and really, the alcohol, it really makes you depressed because you wanna constantly feel good, you know, because that's what the bottle does when you drink. You feel good at that moment, but when that feeling goes away, you become depressed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
overuse of it, really, it just makes you depressed all the
That's
damn
all it
time.
does. That's all it does. Yeah, let's go back, bro. Yep, that's real,
Back in
bro.
Sirach, chapter 15, starting at verse 16. He hath set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand
Right,
unto whether thou wilt.
And it's beautiful because somebody who ain't spiritual will read that and think it's literally talking about water and fire, man. The Lord's just using those metaphors as conditions in the flesh, man.
Yeah.
Things that you're going through in your daily life, man. Whether it be child support, whether it be you lost a job, an ailment, or depression, or whatever the fuck it might be, or a physical ailment. Those are just being used as things to show a condition here on the planet Earth, man.
Yep, that's right.
Hey,
man.
and both of those things can kill your ass. You know
Kill
what
your,
I mean?
hey, explain it too. The same thing is explained in 2 Ezra 7 chapter where it says a straight path and fire and water on both sides. You know, a narrow path only one man could go in at one
Let's show
time.
you that the Most High has to be a so-called man of color. Because Esau don't talk like that, man.
You know his ass.
Hey, these scriptures is like basically the Most High's rapping in these scriptures.
Right.
Ain't that how niggas rap? They use metaphors to describe certain things. No, that's how Jake talk, man. Jake do that all the time. Esau don't roll like that, man.
Nah, he don't,
Esau
bro.
is like plain white bread. Jake is the wheat bread that got all the seeds and the nuts and
the
all
sesame
the extra goodness
seeds.
in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's something plain. He ain't got no inch of salt in him.
Right. Bleach, bland, just bullshit.
Booty juice. Go ahead, all right.
Reading on, it says, He hath set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt.
So the Most High even giving you the choice of what you're gonna choose. Stretch forth your hand to what you're gonna choose. All right, and the most important thing for us is that us being in the truth is that what you gonna do? You gonna go back to the world, or you gonna continue to do the truth? All right, it's either or. Go ahead, all right.
Verse 17. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
Damn, that's so hot. Go ahead, all right.
I'm gonna say, hey, Lord's telling you, whatever, hey, make a choice, whatever you want to deal with, baby, hey,
Yeah, so
you gonna get it.
hey,
to
the
you.
Lord jack your ass up, or the Lord is saving you. What's up? But the action is going to speak loud in all words. All right, when you stand before the Lord, you ain't even gotta say nothing. The Lord gonna just could tell you what's the deal off of your actions, man. Go ahead, all right. That was it right there?
Yeah, that was it right there.
All right, let's go back to the Romans.
Like in Romans chapter 7, I'll start at 14.
Right.
Romans 7 and 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not.
Hey, so Paul even explained it. You're not gonna be sitting here doing everything that you wish to do, man. There's been plenty of lessons that I never got to, man. All right? There's been plenty of things that I've never got to, but I really wanted to get to. All right, that's spiritual. You know? But I'm in this flesh. My flesh get tired, get weak. Sometimes my flesh just want to fucking do a pleasure instead of doing that which I wanted to do as far as the spiritual is concerned.
Right, well, sometimes you do some dumb shit and be like, why the fuck did I do that?
Right. Right.
What the fuck was I thinking? You know what I mean? It's just,
Right.
it's that sin that lies within, man.
Yeah. You deal with sometimes you want to get nice off some drink or whatever, but you know that you're supposed to do that lesson first, but you decide to start drinking before, and then you can't get on the mic and do a lesson faded and shit. So you like, fuck, I gotta wait till tomorrow and shit, or the next time and shit. You probably never even get to it after that. So read it again. It's gonna be times where you gonna want to do things and you're not even gonna do them. You know, that's right of a righteous manner. Go ahead.
Verse 15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not.
See, that I would, that I do not. And it shows you that the Most High doesn't even care or is concerned.
That person doesn't even exist.
He don't even exist. Yahweh Shai was the only one that was
Top notch.
about it that Steve. You know? Go ahead, Art.
I'm going to read verse 16 again. For that which I do, I allow not. For with what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I.
But then what you hate, that what you do. All right? A lot of guys, you spiritually get punched out some damn time. Sometimes, metaphorically speaking, Satan just stomp you in the fucking dirt. Like, damn, you already knocked me down. Why you fucking stomping me now? You know? So sometimes you're gonna do the things that you hate to do. You're gonna do them things, but a lot of guys don't get up from that. Even after Satan that stomped them out, they don't fucking get up, man. That nigga just on the ground, feeble than the motherfucker, man. When the strength of the Lord, everybody know the strength of the Lord to get you right back up.
Yep.
As they explained, if somebody could grab that, go ahead, grab that, dog. A man falling 6 times
Proverbs.
and get back up. So a lot of times you're gonna do things that you hate, and Satan gonna get on he gonna fuck you up for it. All right? He gonna get on your ass for it, but a lot of guys don't return. They don't return after that. Yep.
This is Psalms 37 and 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down.
Bam, see that? Though he fall, he should not be utterly cast down, because you always got to resort back to the Job situation. The Most High allowed Satan to do that to Job. That's the funny thing about it. The Most High allowed Satan to do that to Job. So the Most High allowed Job to get spiritually stomped out by Satan. But the Lord knew in the back of his mind, I'm going to be able to pick him back up. I'm the Lord. Yeah. Read that again, bro, from the top.
Psalms 37 and 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for Yahweh upholdeth him with his hand.
See, so the Most High, he allows Satan to get you down, but the Most High is there to not utterly destroy you. It was told Job, hey, do everything to him, but don't take his life.
Yep.
You know? So the Most High is still holding your hand like, damn, he fucked you up, but hey, you good, Joe. Dust the hair, the dust off your hair and shit. Spit that dust out, please. Go ahead, Doc. Hey, that's it. Yep. Whoever got that, yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Proverbs 24 and 16 says, for a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again.
But that's a just man, though. A wicked man, when he fall, he's done.
And the wicked, it's gonna say, but the wicked fall into mischief.
Yep. But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Bam, see? So Paul explained, look, I do things that I would not, that I hate. Sometimes I fall, all right? Sometimes I fall. Let's read it again, all right?
Verse 15, Romans 7 and 15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good. For then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Bam. So there's that malignant root, as is explained in Second Ezra. There's a root of evilness that's still in you, in me, in every brother, and everybody walking around this planet. There's a sense of evil that's still there, which causes you to battle. That's what causes you to battle in your brain. Like that flesh, that evilness that's still just chilling in the cut on your couch, in your mind. And then you got on the other side, you got the angel on the other side on the white couch. Telling you they having a conversation, full-blown conversation in your head. Do I want to commit this evilness, or do I want to commit this righteousness?
Let's show you that shit in cartoon.
Yeah.
The devil be on this side and the angel be on that side.
Right. It's called shoulder angels.
Yeah.
Man,
I
hey.
did a lesson on it. It's called shoulder angels.
And that's why the Lord, that's why he say the beginning of fear is wisdom. Because as you thinking about those two options, you like, shit, fuck that. I don't want the Lord to fuck me up if I commit that evil. You know what I'm saying? You think about your actions before you do it.
Hey, but sometimes Sometimes you choose the evil side.
Oh, man.
Paul just explained it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like, fuck it. But later on, you after the most side do something, you like, oh, yeah, I'm cool. I should never did it. That wasn't even worth it.
Dwelleth in us, lusteth to envy.
Woo! The Spirit is saying that right now. That's what we're speaking on through the Hawakar Kodash. We're speaking on that. The Spirit ain't saying, we're not saying this in vain, that you're gonna lust to what did it say? To envy? To envy, man. But see that the thing about this whole thing we talking about is those who fighting though. The world, these motherfuckers can't fight. 2/3 can't. They ain't got a nigga hard as fuck. Nigga just got out of jail doing fucking 15. Look in the mirror. But the nigga ain't got 1 inch of fighting when it comes to some spiritualness with the Most High. The nigga is through. All the muscles and shit is in vain.
Like
You know?
old boy on Days Society getting stumped out by Kane.
You know?
Partner.
So they don't have it, man. That's why it's like these brothers, the brethren that's standing with us, it's like you're very commendable because a lot of people can't even, they won't even step in the ring.
Yeah. Hey, that's like a lot of Jake. A lot of Jake watch the videos, but they don't ever come out. They don't ever come out here. Yeah, they just watch. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna go again?
Yeah. It's like I know what they saying is real, but you know what I mean. They got every excuse in the book, man, because they really ultimately, like you said, they don't want to step. They don't want to step into the fight of righteousness, man.
Yeah.
They're way more comfortable being a bunch of dirtbag, low, grimy niggas, man.
Yeah, they thinking to themselves, damn, if I go, damn, I gotta stop popping. I gotta stop popping Maria around.
I gotta stop eating pork. I gotta stop smoking weed, nigga. That's hard, man, nigga. Nigga, it ain't hard, nigga. It ain't hard. Man. It's just discipline. That's all it is.
That's it, man. It's righteousness. That's what it is. You know?
Yeah, but Jake don't wanna cross that hurdle, man. It says, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, the Most High resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble.
Bam, and all these 2/3 is prideful because they are separated from their Maker. And everybody who comes to the truth and fall out becomes prideful. They're separated from their Maker. You know?
It says, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
And that's the whole fight. That's how you fight him. Resist them, and he'll flee from you.
Hey, but really, it's that demon within yourself that you gotta resist, that you gotta fight, that you gotta purge out of yourself, man.
That's real, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's that resist the devil that's in you.
Right, because it starts within you first, and then you can go out throughout your daily, and then you can fight them devils too. Cause you know these people got demons on them. Your family got demons on them, but you gotta first kick that demon out your own, kick that demon out your ass first, man.
Yeah.
Like the scripture say, when you come into the truth, that demon that was within you, he gets knocked out of you, man. So you gotta kick that nigga out first, and then you're able to go, and then you're able to resist these other devils out here, man. Being in this world, these lusts, this flesh, you know, everything that this shithole has to come at you with, man.
Yep. Hey, remember it said if you want to take a stronger man's house, first you gotta bind the strong man. You can think about that spiritually. All right. In order for you to get your shit together, first you gotta bind that demon that's causing you to do whatever type of wickedness, man.
Because at the end of the day, it all starts with yourself first, man.
Right.
It says, draw nigh to the Most High,
Wait,
and
Cap.
he
Yeah,
will,
man.
wait, Cap, tell me. It says, draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you.
Yeah.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. That's talking about yourself, man.
Woo!
You know?
Double-minded.
Right. You got to cleanse your own hands and your own heart, and your mind, man.
Yeah.
So it starts within you first. You got to purify that first, man. Before you can even try to pull the beam out of somebody else's eye, man.
Right.
Tell somebody else how to get right. Nigga, you got to get yourself right first.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It says, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up.
Hey, bro, I just thought about motherfucking tell you, hey, this is what you do when you get in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, throw your left, right, and then duck. But this nigga have never stepped in the ring.
How many fights you been in before? I ain't never been in no fights. I'm just telling, or like some fat motherfucker tell you, but you gotta start eating like this, eating like that. Motherfucker, you can't tell me shit.
Look at that gut.
Yeah, your gut hanging over your belly. What the hell can you possibly tell me? I mean, now, it might be good information. It might be true, but nigga, can you at least apply it to yourself first?
That's all right.
Like, I'd be embarrassed saying some shit like that to somebody, and I ain't even incorporate what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. I know, right?
It makes you a hypocrite, man.
Man.
Let's go, bro. You got
Matthew 7:5. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine eye, and then shalt thou be clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye.
That's one of them whack. Them characters are whack. Yeah. This nigga full of hot air, but he trying to tell everybody what to do, man.
But you got these other niggas out there camp banging, but niggas ain't never been out here on the highway talking about the camps is the problem. Y'all, the camps, man, y'all shouldn't be teaching like that. Y'all cussing and y'all teach like that. Shut up, man. What the hell did you just say?
Slap this nigga, man. Shame you by slapping. You ain't even worth a sock. You worth a slap. Go ahead, Ike.
That was it.
All right, go ahead. Let's go back to that moment.
I got another.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is because you said in the last picture, bro, and you said that we it's the sin that dwelleth in us, you know. Yeah. So this is a precept for that. This is Hebrews 10:26.
See, but a lot of niggas will be like, that would be the end all be all. They ain't gonna fight. They ain't gonna try to purge that out of them. They'll just say, yeah, that's just within me. That's just what it is. But you ain't even gonna try. So that makes you a weak punk. You're a weakling, man. Yeah, I know that, but you know, what can I do? Nigga, you can fight. You can be mindful. You can roll in the spirit. Right. I mean, the Lord's giving us all the answers, and He's giving us the equipment to take care of it, man. Yeah. But you niggas just don't want to put your hand to the plow. You don't want to make the effort, man. But guess what? Hey, but guess what? When all hell breaks loose and judgment comes, the Lord ain't gonna put the effort to save your funky ass. Man. The Lord gonna mock when your fear comes. The Lord saying that wisdom quiet in the street. Basically, the Lord is winning His hand, but you niggas don't want it, man. The Lord's giving you a tool bag with all the tools necessary for you to get the job done. Right. But you niggas don't want it.
You ain't want it. Right.
Hebrews 10:26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
Oh, so that's a perfect balance to bring that out. So understanding like, oh yeah, wickedness does dwell in me. Are you gonna go around on purposely committing wickedness? Fuck no. Or just explain it. Go ahead, Ike.
Hebrews 10:26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
So you coming to truth now, you understand now, you brothers trying to explain to you the condition of the battle or how to take the battle, but then you take it what we say and you flip it. Right. Like, okay, well I know I'm gonna be wicked, so I'm gonna just go be, I know it's gonna be times I'm gonna slip, so you know what, I'm gonna just slip on purpose. The scripture just clearly said there's gonna be no more sacrifice for sins for you. Your slip should be in ignorance, you know? It really should be in ignorance. Like, damn, I didn't even know that. I didn't realize it. I see it now, and it's established. You shouldn't be going out there like you had a full blown out plot on what it is you was finna do. You know? Had it fully written out in your brain.
What do they call it? Premeditated.
Meditated murder.
Premeditated wickedness.
Hey, so now the sacrifice of sin not going to apply for you no more, meaning that Yahweh Shai's blood is not going to cover you no more. Because Yahweh Shai was the last sacrifice for us to get our sins cleansed. Some nigga would think you thinking you manipulating and misconstruing with the points of the Most High, nigga, you gonna end up with Yahweh Shai blood off of you, man.
That's the spirit of Esau.
And then that's the same nigga that blame the Lord for why he's out or he's done. You know? Why I left the Hebrew Israelites.
Nigga, like, it's like, nigga, how are you, nigga, you leaving your heritage, motherfucker. I'm leaving the Hebrew Israelites. Nigga, you leaving yourself. Basically, you ought to just say, basically, I'm going back to my degenerate state.
Yeah.
That's what you might as well say.
Yeah.
Why I left the Hebrew Israelites. Nigga, this is a nationality.
Why I'm turning back to a degenerate. Why I'm turning back to a degenerate.
Right.
Why I left my mom.
Why ain't a part of my daddy's sea line no more?
Yeah, I know.
You can't do that anyway, nigga.
Right, that's why Lord gonna melt your dumb ass.
See, you just gonna get fucking jacked up out
you
here.
basically, I mean, I know the Lord ain't gonna do it, but you might as well pray the Lord to turn you into an Edomite.
Yeah.
Shit.
Woo, that'd be crazy if somebody praying that.
So I'm saying, no time this nigga.
Wish I was an
Right, I'm taking back to an Edomite.
Damn. Damn.
You gonna see
Nigga
the
wake
other,
up with
you gonna see
blue
on the
eyes.
other side, nigga. You wake up in slavery in the kingdom. Nigga.
Woo!
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Get your ass back in line. Nigga, pick that flower up. Get that
Wait a minute.
This is going back in Romans 7. I'll read 16 again. If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good. Now then, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing.
Bam. Now let's get grab the works of the flesh. We grab that real quick. We was going in a little bit last week, but hey, we going in it again. Read it again, bro.
Verse 18. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing.
So the Paul just explained when you dealing with the flesh, it dwelleth no good thing. All right?
Because the flesh is constantly looking to please it. It's
Yeah.
constantly looking to do his own thing, pretty much,
Right.
man.
Right.
But the Lord, that's why the Lord put universal breaks and guidelines and restraint on things, man.
Yeah.
That's why you can't just dwell it and just do. That's why you can't just do what the hell you want to do, like Esau like to say. Do as thou will, man. That's complete opposition to the Heavenly Father, man.
Yep.
That's the complete opposition
That's
to life.
like the doctrine of the
That's the
flesh.
doctrine of
huh?
death.
Yeah, the doctrine of
Doctrine of
death.
death, man.
Woo!
That's pretty much what it is, man.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things you're not supposed. That's why everything is set up in its perfect order, man. Most High is not the author of confusion, man. But man makes confusion.
Yeah, like
You know?
if you see that one of the most highest death rate
To produce life at all shows you that that's not the way it's supposed to be. But then they'll talk about, well, you got animals that are. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
I know, right?
When have you ever seen two homosexual so-called dogs produce something, man?
I know, right?
It don't happen, man. I don't give a damn if you see another puppy help another puppy. They ain't making nothing out of it. That's just beast being beast, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, their lives is miserable. I was Ubering and I was overhearing a conversation,
Oh, yeah, he's fast.
and they was talking about how they feel sorrowful about a dude that's a homosexual, how he gay and shit, that his parents disowned him. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And he, he's like thinking that he has suicidal thoughts now, thinking
Okay, well,
about killing himself.
Maybe he just shouldn't do it. How about that?
Right.
Motherfucker, just
Right.
stop doing it, repent from it, and go back. You know what I'm saying? But I can't.
Right.
No, that's your weak flesh telling you that you don't want to repent from that because you take more pleasure in it doing it than not. You know what I mean? You can easily be like, you know what? I'm gonna stop this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Fuck that. Get to the But you ain't gonna do that shit. You're gonna continue to do it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a-
Let's read that, bro. The works of the flesh.
This is
Hey,
Galatians,
Yeshaya.
Galatians 5 and 19 says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
Now, remember, Paul said, in the flesh dwelleth no good thing. This is why. It describes it. Go ahead, Doc.
Adultery, fornication, uncleanliness, lasciviousness, adultery, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like.
Right, and all those things happen when you in the flesh. When
Right.
you're rolling in the spirit, man. Because all these things have a cause for them to happen. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you have the ability to restrain yourself from those things, man. But when you wholly give over to it, like, man, fuck it, I just come here, bitch.
Is it a button on this?
Nigga, you know, can somebody
Nah,
hold hey,
it's coming
somebody,
out.
somebody hold that in James.
It's not going
Talks
in
about
all the way.
when sin comes
Your phone?
because the lust, what's that, James 3 or 5? You know? That's what happens though. When
Alright,
you're in this
good.
flesh, man, you can easily succumb to these things, man. When you ain't rolling in the spirit and you don't have the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
James 1.
You can easily commit adultery, man. Especially in this society because adultery is applauded here. It's all in the music. It's all over the TV, man. It's everywhere you fucking look, man. They're promoting you to sleep with somebody else's woman, man.
To get that thrill.
Right, or you listen to rap music, that shit puts the spirit on you to want to ride on your enemies, man.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that ain't true, man. You can't tell me that certain music puts you in a certain vibration, man. You can be at the gym, like for instance, like some white guys listen to rock music at the gym because it gives you that. If you listen to rap music, it puts you in that, you know. So let's think like this. Let's say if you have an argument with somebody that you really dislike, and you drink a little bit, and a Tupac song come on, you cannot tell me that song will not make you, will not prompt you to be like, where that motherfucker at right now? If I see that motherfucker right now, it'll be on. Because that's being in the flesh, man.
Yep.
That's part of living in this filthy, wicked flesh, man. And things like that can happen when you're not rolling in the spirit, and you're not in the right mind frame, man.
That's right, bro. That's right.
place is wicked as all hell. And this place, America feeds those lusts. It feeds that negative energy for you to promote these things, man.
And it rewards wickedness.
Yeah.
So it's like a person they want that thrill, and they want to be bigged up by it.
Right.
Like it's a sense of accomplishment.
Right. I say no, this place is wicked as hell. When wickedness is rewarded and it gives you a sense of value, man, and a sense of that you somebody, man.
Right.
Well, it should be the opposite way around, man. That's why this place needs to be destroyed, man.
All of it, everything in it too, all the ways, all the buildings, all the establishment of it.
Right.
But
Somebody get James. Yeah,
One?
No, go to the point. It talks about the lust of the flesh.
When one is tempted.
it's like when it's like 12 or 9.
Yeah.
Or 12, maybe 12. Yep, right here, 12.
Yeah, give me that.
This is James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Right, you gotta endure temptation, man. And when you read the scriptures, it gives you all the examples to what to stay away from, man. You just read it right here. All these things are temptations, man, and they're all common to all of us. We all fight with these things every day, man. Yeah. But you got to have the right mind frame to when these things come, to be in the spirit, to be like, look, that's wickedness, that's not right. I got to stay away from that, man. Right. It's that simple, man. Right. Like we were saying earlier, you have the choice to make every day to do something righteous, to do something wicked, man. Just what happens is that most people choose to do the wicked thing instead of the righteous thing. Yeah. Why? Because they got that saying, being bad is more fun. Yeah. All that crap. Doing the wrong thing, doing what you know you shouldn't do is more fun. Yeah, it probably is, but there's a consequence for that.
There's a pending doom.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if you know there's gonna be a consequence for that, you should be like, well, you know what, it ain't worth it at the end of the day. Right. But then again, some people, they gotta learn the hard way. And then they wonder why bad shit happened to them. Oh, well, I wonder why is this happening to me? Well, you committed adultery with that dude's wife like 2 months back. Right. And that's how the Lord is. The Lord, he might not get you right away. He might get you 2 months down. The Lord's gonna get you exactly when he want to get you, man.
When you least expect it as well.
Right, that's why you gotta have the fear of the Lord to do bad things, man. Because you understand that the Lord, he'll get you, man. You have actions and you have consequences, man. Yeah. Now, you can have certain actions that can be rewarded for good, and vice versa. That's a perfect balance with life, man. Right. Go ahead, huh?
It says, blessed is the man that endures temptation.
Right, so you got to endure temptation. And nobody said it's going to be easy. That's why you got to endure it.
That's why I said endure it, right?
You got to endure it. You got to fight it. And a lot of times you got to go the other way, man. Go ahead.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Right, that word tried means to be tested, man.
Yeah, tested.
And we all get tested every day to do wickedness, man. It's everywhere. You can't get around it. You can't just bury yourself somewhere in some hole all day and just sit there and be like, well, as long as I stay here, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Yeah. That ain't reality, man. Nobody's living like that. All right? Go ahead, huh?
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Right, so we're trying to tell people to receive the crown of life, man. To do the right thing, man. Don't enjoy sin, the happiness of sin for a moment, because you ain't gonna escape. You won't pay for it, man. No. You gotta endure righteousness, man. And at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna reward those men that are sincerely applying this word, trying to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, and refraining from wickedness, man. Yeah. There's gonna be a reward, man. But you gotta have patience, man. You know, because everybody's caught up in this instant gratification. This place is all about instant gratification. You go on Instagram, you post a picture, you're looking for instant likes. Everybody wants to be constantly
being approved,
being approved or being liked, or having somebody to give some gratification for everything that you do right now. That's why you got people who be on Instagram who post a picture, they don't get so many likes, they'll be depressed. Oh, my day is ruined. I only got 5 likes. Everybody want to be instantly gratified, man. That's just bugging yourself out, man.
It's like that's just self-worship.
Yeah, pretty much. Go ahead,
he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
Right, so the Lord promised that, man. The Lord's not a man that he should lie. I mean, but of course, for it ain't gonna just happen right now. That's why we've been coming out here for so long, man. Because it's gonna be a reward at the end of the day, and our faith is 100% hinged on that, man.
Yeah.
We believe it. We see it, man. So it's worth waiting for it, man. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High.
Right. People say that, oh, God did that, God put this in my way, this, that, the third. The Most High don't work like that. Yeah. Now the Most High controls man's life, but your decision making comes down to you at the end of the day. Right. You got to make your own decisions whether you're gonna cross that street or you're not gonna cross that street. Right. Whether you gonna steal that or you're gonna steal it not. The decision at the end of the day is always up to you, and it's in your hands to make a decision. Right. Right. You can't blame nobody for you making the wrong decision. Nope. Yeah. You know, because you chose that. Nobody put a gun to your head and make you make that decision, man. Right. Go ahead,
Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High, for the Most High cannot be tempted with evil.
Right, the Lord can't be tempted with evil, man. That's all. That's why at the end of the day, it boils down to you and your decision making, man. Yeah. Whether you gonna do the right thing or not. You can't put it on nobody else, man. You gotta be a man and be responsible for the decisions that you make every day, man. Go ahead,
Neither tempted he any man, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
Because all about ultimately at the end of the day,
back to the flesh.
Right, to the flesh. What you want and what feels good to you at the end of the day, man. What's your motivation behind that, man? That's what it boils down to, man.
What's your motivation?
You know? Yeah, what's your motivation? Mine is popping niggas women. And that's what you're gonna do. And every time you face with that situation, that lust is gonna conquer and take over, and you're gonna find yourself in that stupid ass situation, man. Right. And that goes with anything, man. Yep. You know? So it ain't about, the Most High, man. That's just, you're just making an excuse, nigga. Yep. There ain't no excuses to be made.
Yeah, you know, when you go up there to the Lord, it's gonna be no excuse.
Hey, so just like my man Neely Fuller said, I saw that video, I don't know if y'all watched it, and he was like, now, if you're gonna choose to be a gangbanger and you wanna kill people and rob people, you gotta stand on that. Yeah. Right, now when you go and you go steal somebody's car and you shoot them in the head, and you go, you do that, and don't run, don't go hide out somewhere, wait for the heat to pass. You stand there, when the cops come, you be like, yeah, I did it, but why'd you do it? Because that's what I do. That's what I do.
Like Esau, he gonna have to stand
on that. Right, he gonna have to stand on all his bullshit, man. You know, so the same way with this truth, man. You go commit adultery or whatever, you gotta stand on that, man. You can't blame nobody about, the Lord made that happen. Why did he put that in front of me, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. Nigga, at the end of the day, you made the choice to do that. So you gotta stand on it. Nigga.
Scripture says, man.
Oh, yep. You have the integrity to be like, yeah, I did that.
Hey, don't the scripture say your own sins shall convict you in your face in that day?
Yeah. You know? So when the flesh overcomes you and you make a mistake, the best thing in your situation, no matter how bad it is to confess it to the Most High. Look, Most High, I tripped up. I tripped. I did that. You know, please have mercy on me, man. Yeah. And if you sincere and you meddle with it no more, the Lord is long suffering, man. Yeah. The Lord can have mercy on you for that, man. Yeah. But if you a fucking serial adulterer, like the Seattle Snake, Most High drop you out of the window.
Now that nigga lower parts don't work.
And then the goddamn rod is dormant. Woo! You know? So the Most High is merciful, man. You know? But you gotta be sincere and acknowledge your sin and to meddle with it no more, man.
He's killing now. But now he could be burning his blood. Yeah. He could be thinking, like, damn, but he can't get his rod up. He's paralyzed.
He's gonna blow his brain out.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Yo, rod don't work no more. Foot.
And he lumped him. It's like, damn.
Hey, but the Most High probably took that list out of his phone. Make it worse.
Woo! Make it worse. He's more horny and shit.
He wanted to.
Horny every second of the day as
well. That nigga feel that tickle in his tip, but don't nothing happen and shit. Go ahead.
Damn. That's that nigga's forever window shopping.
Yeah. Probably got bitches. Oh, it's so bad for you. What happened? I would give you some of this, but it don't work.
All that
right, that's a good.
That's just foreplay.
Yeah, a little bit more. But every man verse 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
We use sex as an example, but there's many examples. Whatever the situation might be.
Alcohol.
Right, alcohol. Yeah, alcoholism. Stealing. Right, stealing. Whatever the case might be.
Whatever, man.
Verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
Ooh, that's exactly what sin is going to take you. It's going right to your grave.
It's going back to those consequences of the choices that you make, man.
Yeah.
The Lord don't fuck around.
Is that man? No. Yeah, I was looking at it.
That's a spirit. That's a spirit, man. Now, that was, I think I put it on camera. That's a woman across the street with a dress on with a goddamn hourglass shape.
Yeah.
You know, now, you know.
She looks fancy.
She's got
She
that
can
Coke
easily have a
bottle.
ring on and shit. And I can go over there and be like, oh, shit, what's up, girl? You know what I mean? But that's the spirit, bro. That's right. But hey, but a man rolling in the spirit will go up to that and see what's up. And I know I have a husband. I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize.
See you later.
Keep it down the street. Keep it pushing, man. Do the right thing, man.
That's
You know?
Or hey, because it could be spirit put on her to where she just see how hard you want it, and she'll let you hit it even though she's married.
Right.
That could be a trap for your ass.
Yeah,
Woo!
You know?
So you got women that do that shit.
Yeah, man. So hey, man, your decisions at the end of the day boil down to you, man. You can't blame nobody else on what the hell.
That's some
on
real,
where you
bro.
sticking your rod or what you stealing or what sins you commit. That falls down on you, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know?
Hey, the scripture say the child should not suffer for the sins of the father.
Yeah.
Showing you that really what it's saying is that everybody got to own up for whatever sin that they did.
Right. You dumbass Edomites. That wasn't me. That was my father. But they don't understand, nigga. That is you.
Nigga, that was you right there.
Yeah. But they don't understand how reincarnation works, man.
Yeah.
And how judgment works, man.
Yeah.
We can easily say, well, that wasn't me back then who did that. I didn't do that. Why the hell am I paying for it then?
I know, right? What the fuck?
Come on, man.
That wasn't me who you hung on the thing.
Right.
Why the fuck am I still feeling the after effects of what happened to them then?
Right.
They don't say that to Jake when they throw him in jail. When somebody do a crime and Jake said, man, but with me, but guess what, nigga, you going to jail.
Yeah.
Somebody got to pay for this.
Yep, they show you that in certain movies and shit.
Like,
Yep. At least what he said, at least the state of Mississippi got free labor.
yeah.
Labor out the deal. Yeah. That's fucked up.
It's all good though. Hey, cause we gonna get some free labor in the kingdom on your ass.
Yeah, go ahead,
That wasn't on there. I'll go back to
Yeah,
it.
back to the Romans.
Like in Romans chapter 7, verse 18. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me. Yeah, for to will is present with me. Present with me, Salah. But how to perform that which is good, I find not. See?
So you got that willing, that mind, like the brother said, you get that, you get put in that decision, but all the time you're not gonna perform that which is good, man. Sometimes you're gonna perform that which is bad.
That's right.
You know?
But you can't let that shit weigh you down, man.
Nope, but you can't.
We ain't perfect, man. Ain't nobody perfect, man. And if you're going around trying to find the perfect man in the truth, or the perfect teachers in this truth that ain't gonna mess up, then you're gonna be fucked up, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be fucking. And you're gonna find your ass to Nate, cause Nate act like he don't do shit. Alright? You get your fucking house robbed by conniving.
I come with your pants down, my brother.
That nigga got like a motherfucker. Damn, quads, gold, cabinets.
I can't help you on this one now. I can't help you this time.
Conniving. Damn. That nigga let his whole family, 11 kids live here. Man, what the fuck? Go ahead, Ike.
God. Verse 19. For the good that I would do, Salah. For the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do.
Bam.
Now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Right, because at the end of the day, you think we want to mess up and slip and go off? Nah, man.
Yeah.
We sincerely want to do the right thing all the time, man.
Right. That's why we get on our own ass. When I fuck up, I'm one of the type of people that really get on my ass. You know? I really get on my ass. We don't want to fucking fuck up. That shit make you mad like motherfucker. It feel like Satan put his foot out and made you trip when you was walking like fuck. Hit the floor and shit, man.
That's right.
But you know what I'm saying? That's the condition of the battle.
Yeah.
That's Satan trying to get you to choose evilness over righteousness. All right? Present all this crap in your face.
Right.
You know, sometimes the Satan presents something to you, it'd be weak as hell.
Yeah.
Like, man, that shit was weak as fuck. Then sometimes Satan do something to you, your ass is through.
Can't afford it.
You can't, you fucking slip like, fuck.
Yeah.
This dude got my ass, man.
Yeah. And sometimes I do the Shabbat. Satan will bring a badass woman to you.
Yeah. Oh, bro, it never fails with me, bro. It never fails. Each week on the Shabbat, it's some type of woman that's when they want to, whether it be I'm picking up somebody or they trying to get it popping. They trying to, hey, you trying to something, man. All right, I'm going to the store to get some for the dinner that night. And the bad bitch, that's when she want to talk to me. But that's the only chance I got with her. It's a fucking Sabbath. Yeah. You get her, you may even get her number. You call her the next day over, that bitch ain't even answering no nothing. Yeah. Like she didn't even talk to you ever. But it was just a demon from Satan, though. And like I told the brothers a story that happened with me when I was doing a delivery. It was a Sabbath day, but I was doing a delivery that day. And when I was late to the motherfucker dropping these people food off. I was trying to come up with an excuse that somebody got in a car accident. And I'm over here contemplating like, fuck, they gonna be tripping. I get to the door, open up the door, it's 3 fucking badass Latin bitches. Inviting me in to drink and everything.
Oh, damn.
Inviting me in to drink. Come drink. One of them had you could see the nipple through the shirt. They was fucking ready, man. It was a Sabbath like a mug, man. Yeah, man. That shit was one of the craziest times ever on the deliveries. Good, that'll had you in there, that'll had you on Instagram. Delivery man, turn it up, man. You know how they had a pizza man go in there, the bitch be twerking on the shit in there, with his domino outfit on and shit like that. You had the brother on Instagram and shit. Hey, I took a shot for that bitch though. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch offered me some drink. I took a shot. Shit. Give me that. That was it though, you know. I ain't stupid, I don't give a fuck. I can drink and have my motherfucking spirit under control.
God, verse 21. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present within me.
Woo! And that's some solid. You have to understand, when you're doing good, that's when evil wants to present itself. That's when it wants to present itself, man. Knock you off course. And I heard one of the brothers say that. I think it was the brother over there in Mississippi, man. When you're doing something good, that's when Satan want to appear. Or you on a good track, man. You feel good in the spirit. That's when Satan want to appear. To calm, to try to calm. Like it's like when you playing sports, a team may have the momentum. What does the opposite team do? They call timeout. Timeout. You right when you like, man, hell no, come on, man. But what it does, it calms the momentum down. So that's kind of how Satan does with you. You know? Go ahead,
he always got to show his ugly face. He always.
Yeah, he said I'm feeling
Verse 22. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man. But I see
it's all about the inward man. I've been hearing Apostle Gabar say that a lot lately. Yeah. It's about your inward man. Paul just said he delight in the inward man, that man that has that righteous sense about him. Like, man, I love the Lord. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that for the Lord. I love the brethren. I want to do that. That's what the Lord, that's what Paul said he delighted in. Yeah. Right. But he wasn't always able to perform that, though.
But in your mind, that's what your mind is always, it's geared towards. When in your subconscious, you're always thinking of doing the right thing, being righteous. But that's where it starts. That's why the inward man is renewed day by day. But you can't always perform the intent of the inward man all the time because it's flesh, man.
Yeah.
Because Satan is in there. Throw a monkey wrench in that. Throw a monkey wrench in there every once in a while, man.
Yep.
Get you off track.
Yep. To see if you will stay off track too.
Yeah. There's a scripture that says, he has a Jew, they care about the outward, but he said you got Jake that's a Jew inward. Right? You know what I'm saying? Israelite inward, because that's why we ain't got to go to work Wall Street. We ain't got to prove that.
We don't, bro. We don't got to walk around on the bus with our sword trying to cut everybody. We ain't got to do none of that. We just got to do our videos and hold the faith, show love to the brethren, They come out here and teach the word.
Because that inward man is going to show throughout your actions, man.
Right.
I ain't got to constantly present it and have it on display. That's what a weak person with no confidence does, man. That's why IUIC is like that. Constantly want to walk around showing their fringes, want you to be like, oh yeah, look at them. He's doing Hebrew. They got a beard down to the floor with his fringes showing because spiritually they don't have the inward confidence, man. Because they ain't built up, man.
And they not studious. They're not like the Church of Berea.
Yeah. They rely on their, I don't care, being flamboyant. Yeah. We gotta be flamboyant because our spirit is flamboyant and our action will show itself. Yeah. But with our everyday life, we gotta be the manner of person we are, after the matter.
Right. Hey, read that, bro, with the,
Oh, yeah. Because this the new sword that I brought. It shows like basically a little summary of what the page is going to talk about. And look what it says. It says the struggle against sin.
Yep, and that's what we reading with Paul. Those who fight and those who don't. That's what I titled the live show. Those who fight and those who don't. Because there's a struggle. There's a struggle in this thing. And a lot of guys is losing the fucking battle, man.
Hey, I mean,
shit, mollywop.
They looking like a slab of meat and Rocky.
hey, bro, it's not titled that.
Huh?
It's not titled that. I messed up. Slack, bro.
No, that's good. Fuck it. I'll retitle it. Good.
God. I'll read verse 21 again. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members.
So see, he got brought into captivity in certain times. Right. Fuck, I fucked up. Right. But the whole thing is that the battle was all up in that dome. Right. All right? The decision between what you're going to choose, righteousness or wickedness is all up in your damn head. Right. You know? And your actions is going to show what your mind was thinking about.
Right.
Verse 24.
Oh, shit. Yeah, go ahead and hang yourself, Hank, man.
Verse 20.
I know, right?
Verse 24.
Hey, he said, you too, motherfucker.
I see the Edomite with lynch mob on the shirt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 24. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
So that's why when you hear that wretched, when brothers talk about wretched man, that's what he was talking about. The struggle between, the struggle against sin. That's one of the most crucial struggles ever, because look where we at.
Man.
As a nation, we losing because look where the fuck we at. But the Most High put the spirit back in us, and now we're being revived back again. You know, but we lost to the point where this guy, look at this dude. This fragile fucking dude is ruling us, man. We outnumber this guy. We outnumber him. We're stronger than him, smarter. Why ain't we still took this dude over, you know? Our sins got us captive to death, man. All right? Where we don't even understand to come together, you know what I mean? To even take down the enemy. We that through. Just like the movie, it's the movie, it's not Ants, it's the Disney movie, A Bug's Life.
Oh, okay.
Remember, dealing with a Bug's Life, all the ants had to do was come together to beat the grasshoppers. Right. But they didn't understand that until the very end of the movie, man. Yep. Right. It's kind of like Israel. We so fucking through with sin and fucking infighting that we can't even fucking do. We can't think of no strategy, no nothing. Yeah. But see, the Most High wanted it like that because he promised that 2/3 gotta for surely die. But then he said, I am the Lord, I am the Lord, I change not, therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Most High going to destroy who he wants, and he's going to save those who he allotted to be saved. Right. You know? Read it again, that last part,
Verse 24. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
Damn. Hey, and that's what we're seeking to be. We're seeking to be delivered from this crap, man. This body evilness. I hate that shit. And that's the truth. All of us brothers hate that. We ain't that sense of wickedness. Like, God damn, man.
Right.
I'm trying to be right with the Most High. Why you keep fucking me up? God damn it. Good, Doc.
Last verse 25. I thank Yahweh through Yahweh Shai Mashiach our Lord. So then with the mind I myself serve the law of the Most High, but with the flesh the law of sin.
And that's how you know if you down for the Most High or not. In your mind, are you completely locked in with what's right? Even though you may slip, you still was locked in with what's right, but you tripped up because sin that dwelleth in you.
Right.
You know? Versus somebody who's not really locked in with the Lord. I'm gonna just do this a little bit. I want to do this shit. You know, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I mean? That's what separates a guy who he come in the truth and then he falls away from the brethren. Why? Because he was never of us. He wasn't that guy that was like, man, I'm locked in for the Lord no matter what. Whatever I go through. You know, I may have a couple slips, but I'm for the Lord now. Every breath, every inch of energy. You know?
Yeah. You will know because, like you said, those tests will come. You will probably have old friends in the world you used to hang with, deal with. They'll be like, hey man, we finna go to this party. You know, because you used to be with them. You know what they're going to indulge in. And then that's when the spirit should kick in. Like, man, fuck that shit. I'm done with that shit. I've been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? And then, but if you want, like your brother said, if you're not locked in the spirit, it's gonna slowly creep in you. You might deny it the first time, but the next time you won't think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that shit all night.
Yeah, I know I should. I'm trying out. Watching Snapchat and have a good time. You're like, damn.
Next thing you know, you're not calling brothers, you're not talking to brothers. Brothers don't see your ass for months.
Yeah, you through.
You through.
You through.
Throwing the crew.
And we don't, hey, to tell you the truth, I don't get fucking butthurt that you fucking fall away from the truth, man. I really don't. Because I have an understanding of what the truth is about.
Right.
You know, it is a sad thing to see casualties. We're going to pick up your dog tags and keep going. You know, casualties of war. That like, Jamie Foxx, I told you to get down, motherfucker. Now look at your oh, my head was blew off in that. I forget what movie that was. Jordan. They was doing the exercise and dude, he told them to get down. Dude didn't get down, he got his fucking head blew off. Yeah. And all he could do was yell at his dead body. I told you. That's how it's gonna be. Like, hey bro, what the fuck the Lord told us, bro? Why are you? Yeah. We ain't gonna sit there and mourn over your ass like that.
You might have some brothers, you might be like, damn, that's crazy. Like, one monkey can't stop the show, man. We gotta keep going, man. Yeah, it sucks sometimes. Certain brothers, you're like, man, I was a cool brother, but shit. Ultimately, hey, you gotta keep fighting for your own crown, man.
Yeah, we're gonna just keep putting, go out that next Saturday, do our next video, whatever.
Yep. Hey, and learn from whatever took him out, not to do that shit.
Yep, that's it. Hey, but it's like, don't get it mistaken either that we want somebody to fucking fall away from the truth. That's fucking wicked. That's wickedness in itself.
Yep. Because we want our brothers that come into this thing to finish, man.
Right. But you gotta stick to what the Lord said to do. That's it. Yeah. If you depart from what the Lord said to do, that let us know that you denied the Most High. Right. Yeah. So what you want us to do for you? You gotta take that up with the Lord now. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 26. Verse 41, it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation.
Oh, and that's what it is. When you're watching, you paying attention to what's going on in the world. It keeps your mind occupied on focusing on a goal. Right. And then when you're praying, you asking the Lord to keep you away from the evilness of the world. And that's what keeps you locked into the Spirit. Now, there's been times where I slowed up on certain shit, and I noticed that that's when fucking I got bombarded with a lot of fucking wickedness to do. Hey man, you ain't doing that, so shit, come do this. You witness that stuff, that type of stuff, man. Yeah. All right. Next thing you know, you supposed to do your videos. You didn't do one video that week. Right. You know that you just know and shit. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But if you watch and pray, you stay locked in the Spirit. That's why temptation gotta become smart now. Demon, Satan got to become like, okay, what could I do? Versus, oh, I know what to do with this. you gotta have Satan on his toes on what he need to do with you, you know? Because you so locked in.
So you gotta come with it.
You gotta come with it. You gotta come with it. Hey, go ahead.
Sometimes, you know, the Lord is sending weak demons at you, but you know, hey, you get past it. That's good, though. Hey, you need that to build your confidence for that time. Right. It's just like a fighter. Like, you know, he got a couple of little easy fights, you know what I'm saying? Build him up, get his confidence up. And after that, man, hey, it's time.
It's time to fight that motherfucker like you. Oh, shit.
Yeah. You gotta fight that Ivan Drago.
Yeah. Doing our creed?
Yeah.
Verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Woo! See? Your spirit is always willing.
So that's what Paul's talking about. That's why he loved that inward man. He's always thinking about being in the spirit and doing the things that are right. It's always there.
Right. Especially when I start drinking or whatever, I start getting nice, man. I start feeling like the real, like that sense of joy when it comes to the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Like I just want to fucking stand up and tell everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's because, you know, when you have a couple of drinks, it takes that edge off, man.
Yeah.
That edge of the day off, you know what I'm saying? You find yourself, especially like when you drink just like maybe like one drink or two drinks and you're studying, you feel more in tune with what you're doing because you just took off that worldly edge off you that you had going on throughout the day, and you're able to relax, man.
Yeah.
You're able to get into a little bit of a more comfortable zone, man. But then too much can.
Too much. You searching for it.
You're not focused.
Yeah.
Basically, you're not be able to take in and evaporate what you're reading.
Right. And I say that because that willing man that's in us, that's why we desire it. It's a beautiful thing knowing what was the truth of the Most High. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. It's so crazy. It's just like, whoa.
And people see it, because give a testimony. What day was that? It was Thursday, I think. I was in the grocery store. You know, I was in there getting some shit to make some tacos. And I was just in the aisle, you know, I just came from the gym. So I'm just in there. I don't think other people can see. It was like, yeah, God bless you. God is with you. God is blessing you. Okay, they start talking that Christian shit, whatever. But at the same time, though, you know, just the fact that he said that, I wasn't expecting that. I was just going about my shopping business, man. And he told me that, you know, that made me feel good. And the Lord had him tell me that to give me a boost of confidence and for me to keep continuing on and doing the right thing, man.
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
You know, should make me feel good, man. I was like, hey, I praise the Most High for that, man.
Yeah, man. I've heard certain brothers tell me certain dreams that I was in it, boosting my faith up like crazy ass dreams. Telling me I did something, I was, oh shit, what? Go about my day happy than the motherfucker.
I got principalities against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So what is going to a gun range and practicing your aim gonna do for you when we fighting not against the flesh and blood?
Right. You niggas is an asshole.
Whether you go to the gun range, I was gonna say whether you go to the gun range or not, that ain't gonna do nothing for you, man. A nigga over here, he wholeheartedly into figuring out his aim. But the nigga get put in a jam where he not even buy his gun or he's never even gonna touch a gun.
Yeah, the Lord said that the warfare of our the battle of the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right.
He's on his own. Okay?
Right.
Then you got niggas taking guns to camp. You niggas are assholes, man.
Right. Hey, check it out too.
Got no faith.
Yep. Check it out too. Like man. But check it out too. You worried about a physical fight, and you get put in a situation where you're not even able to use them attributes. Right. But check it out. You worried about a spiritual fight, it don't matter where the fuck you at or whatever position you in, you still will be able to fight the battle, man.
Right.
You still gonna be able to fight the battle.
Right.
Because this is spiritual, it's not a physical thing.
Right.
It's not a physical fight. You know? Even when it becomes physical to fight, it's still gonna be spiritual.
Right.
You know?
Everything's spiritual.
Everything.
But hey, if I was a spiritual fight, I'm gonna tell you, when they tell you to put on the helmet, put on the breastplate, that's all spiritual aspect of warfare. Proving that when spiritual warfare, they didn't tell you nothing about any carnality thing picked up in order to
Hey, but it's still spiritual, but at the same time, it's still a physical thing because you're actually physically using those spiritual shields and helmets in your daily walk, man. To block certain things off, to block the wiles of the devil, to block philosophies, you know, temptations and things like that.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
So,
now it shows itself physically. Right. You're right about that, bro. Because how you know that your helmet is working? Did you not commit that adultery? Did that mean that helmet was on point? You know?
Right, when niggas shoot their fiery dart trying to put you on some philosophy and you shut it down through the spirit and you did it right, that's you blocking that.
You're the one! Go ahead, Dr. D, go ahead.
Matthew 10 and 16.
That's nigga gay.
See,
Matthew 10 and 16, it says, Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
So understand, use your wisdom and understand what it is you're dealing with here.
Yeah.
Always understand that the fight is at home, you know? Yeah. No matter what the object is, the entity that's coming against you, the fight always resort back to home because it's going to be in your mind to pick what you're going to pick, you know?
Right. Because carnal, you're going to become predictable.
Yeah.
That's why we showed that scene in The Godfather. They set up Sonny because they knew he was a hothead. They knew, oh, we don't know, we gonna come out and like a bat out of hell. We're gonna be waiting for him. That's what happened. We got sprayed up.
Damn, man. Well, goddamn. Somebody got a fart bomb in this motherfucker?
Fresh shit.
Go ahead, Dawud D.
That was it on that one.
This one? Oh, okay. Go ahead, jump.
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly adore and make not haste in the time of trouble.
Keep going.
Verse 3.
Let's read down.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, and was confounded? Or did any abode in his fear, and was forsaken? Who or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands.
Hey, because I ain't talking about just any Israelite or any man that can just call on the name of the Lord, and that's going to apply to you, man.
Right.
That's only dealing with the men that are sincerely seeking after Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That are fighting this good fight, man.
Yep. Go down to the one who lost patience.
It's a little bit more.
Keep reading.
Verse 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinners that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
See, like I was just saying, he ain't gonna be defended, man. That don't apply just to every. I mean, it can, but it's really only applying to the elect. So like the elect are the ones that's sincerely seeking that.
Yep. And to be faint-hearted, it ain't talking about your heart, your chest. It's talking about your mind.
Right.
You become faint up here of the battle, the fight. You gave up.
Throw in the towel.
Here's the point. Verse 14. Woe to you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
So that's it right there, man. So that chapter right there is basically the instructions that a man of the Lord should take. in order to make it out this motherfucker. And a couple verses and shit. You gotta just continue to fight.
That's right.
Continue to fight. Understand that you ain't gonna win all this battles. When you get knocked down, you can't be a poor sport and get your ass up and keep going.
Yeah.
You know?
Even Tupac had that song, Temptations. I want to be an honest man, but Temptations, though.
Yeah, Temptations. That's so hard as hell, too. Temptations got me.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
And also, earlier in the chapter, it said that, let me just read it again. It said that, at verse 2, and make not haste in time of trouble. And, you know, like how we say earlier, you know, you make a hasty decision when you're in a time of trouble, and you pick the wrong decision. You know? That's why you got to be patient. And in the beginning, I think in verse 3 or verse 4, it said that to be patient when are brought to a low estate. So that's why you can't just make a quick decisions, and then boom, once you make the bad decision, that's your ass right there.
Yep.
You both been edified throughout this whole week, you know, this whole lesson right here. But with that, you know, I want to once again give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Keep on pushing this work in sincerity and truth, and you know, shalom, peace and mercy to the elect out there who keep on doing this work wholeheartedly and without faltering or losing faith.
Yep, that's right.
You know, with that, shalom.